Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher's Circus. Today we are going to be playing once again against D, and we are playing with something very interesting, and so is he. This looks like a damage team with a bleed out Hellion, and normally I would love this matchup because of the stress team I'm playing, except there is one minor detail, which is the fact that my Flagellant is using the Madman's color against the damage team, so we're pretty much not going to be able to make use of it. This is an affliction trinket, so you definitely want to get, you have to get afflicted if you want to make full use of this trinket. Though when you're playing against a damage team, that's going to be easier said than done. He immediately goes for that battle ballad, and I have two ideas. One of these ideas is just going for a transform slam on the Hellion, because honestly a bleed out crit is surprisingly good if you actually manage to get the crit, and he has two crit trinkets, so I don't think I'm going to let him do that. Instead I'm going to let him go if it bleeds, which is probably one of the worst abilities in the game. Even with the extra 20 accuracy, its hit chance is still like what, an 80 at this point? So yeah, I'm just gonna let him do that instead, and just let him enjoy himself playing a Hellion, a damage Hellion of all things. So yeah, we are trying to make this Flagellant work with the Madman Scholar. Fortunately, we resist that stun. He only has one stun trinket, so his chance wasn't really that beautiful. It was less than 70 actually. So right now I could drop a command. Will I though? Will I? Yeah, he has two dodge characters. I'm gonna drop a command here. It's gonna be useful. Even though I would love to start stacking bells, and it's really important to start stacking bells against a team like this. It doesn't even have an Arbalest to clear them. I would really love to start stacking those, but I really have to go for the accuracy buff so I can actually hit my Rain of Sorrows and my Suppressing Fire. So the idea is going to be to go Suppressing Fire, and then the Flagellant with his Madman Scholar and the Crimson Hook is just going to be outputting insane amounts of damage and stress with that Rain of Sorrows or even with a Punish. Okay, it's going to be a crit Panic Darts. A Bellow wouldn't help against that, not one bit. Now I'm going to drop a Suppressing Fire. Hopefully he doesn't get a dodge because of that extra dodge that he just got. Yeah, I hope that's not the case, but we'll see what happens. We shall see. Goes for an if it bleeds, that's crit number 2 Electric Boogaloo. He says, let's go. He's getting the crits this time. So am I! That's gonna be a crit Rain of Sorrows. 33 stress Rain of Sorrows. Oh my goodness, and all the juicy DOT being applied. That is wonderful. Thing is, even if he wants to get an early kill on my mana arms, he has to get through the protection. So even with all the lovely DOT that he's applying, he can't go for an early finale because I'll still have too much prod for him, essentially. Okay, right now, I am thinking there's definitely something I want to do, which is going to go for a heal on that mana arms. But I feel like before we go for that, I'm just going to go for a de-transform bile, so I can activate it, so he can't go for a harvest, and so if he decides to go for a stun or a zealous or anything of the likes, I just apply my V-Smile and everything is going to be totally chill. So yeah, definitely very happy to do a riposte crit in return with that Rain of Sorrows, you know. It is kind of expectable considering I have the Crimson Hook and a command buff, but you know, expectable isn't always confirmed. He has one damage buff against my 30% protection. That is definitely not enough. I'm gonna lose 12 HP, so I'm gonna have 9 HP? 9 HP and a Bellow debuff. That's probably enough, right? That's probably enough. Yeah, it is. No Bellow debuff. Okay, normally with one buff you'd have 9 to 18 damage. With my protection he's gonna have like 6 to... maybe not 6. 6 to 11? Nah, I doubt it goes down that much. Probably like 6 to 12 with something with that finale. So his chance of killing my men at arms isn't really that good, and I doubt that he goes for it immediately with the finale. Instead he's probably just gonna drop an if it bleeds. But after he goes for something like that, I just start dropping bandages and we're gonna be feeling chill. Of course, I also really want to go Illuminating Flare here to clear that stun. Oh, you madman. Goes Dirk Stab on the Flash. You absolute madman. Okay, he's bleed out. I mean, if it bleeds doesn't hit position 1, fortunately. I doubt that he does 9 damage to my mana arms. He shouldn't, but only if he gets a crit. If he gets a crit, he definitely will. Okay, I'm gonna flare away that stun. He has enough damage to finale my Flash. He does. What if I go for a heal? He won't. Yeah, let's go for a heal here, even though it's really not that great of a play. I have to go for it, unfortunately. Oh, this is very sad. This is very sad because that gesture just existing means that I'm gonna have a hard time just keeping my characters alive. Also, Hellion goes abusive with the Savage Gauntlets, which means she just got a plus 50% damage buff. So I might have been wrong. If it bleeds, might do enough damage. Yeah, it might do enough damage because she just got 2 mega buffs, and she has Adrenaline Rush on top for plus 33% damage, and now she got rid of the Battle debuff, and she has plus 30% damage. Okay, if she wasn't using If It Bleeds, which is a garbage ability, she would do so much damage right now. He can drop a Finale there, okay. He goes for it, he does just enough damage, but I think that was pretty much a confirmed chance. He already had 2 Finale buffs, so that's expectable, really. And he didn't have any Battle debuffs, unfortunately, so you can kind of expect that to happen. But yeah, I'm still not too sure if that was that big of a play, because, I mean, of course my Flagellant has Madman's colors, so he's not that good of a Flagellant, but not going for a Finale on the Flagellant is usually something you shouldn't do, because it usually comes back to bite you in the ass. We're just gonna have to see if that's gonna be how it works today, so we're gonna keep spamming that Suppressing Fire, let me tell you. That Chester is gonna take so much stress. He's already taking plus 135% stress from anything I do to him, including the horror, so oh, he's gonna be eating so much. He's gonna have a heart attack in no time. Absolutely. He can't go for a stun right now because I have all this stun resistance, but if he drops one Wicked Hack, I'm pretty much just doomed. Okay, he gets a crit with that stun, so that's my Abomination's turn gone. Alright, alright. I'm probably gonna do Reign of Sorrows here. Yeah, that's gonna do enough bleed. And, oh, the crit! Oh, that's beautiful. 38 stress, Reign of Sorrows. Oh, how I wish I didn't have a Madman's Color Flagellant. Honestly, there are a lot of ways you can make Reign of Sorrows hurt, and Madman's Color really isn't the way to make it work. Of course, I was kind of tempted to use Endure to inflict stress to myself so I could actually make the trinket work, but even if I went for that, I would have to use it 5 times. That's 5 Reign of Sorrows not being applied. Imagine if I had to wait for round 5 to actually start using my Flagellant. My team is all gonna be dead by round 5, are you kidding me? Okay, he's gonna drop a Panic Darts there. Not sure if that's the play. I feel like if he gets maybe a crit with the Hellion, with the Wicked Hack, he could just, you know, just go for it and then just go lunge and kill me in one shot. I feel like that's I feel like he can do that. I feel like he has the tools to go for something like that. Yeah, that's 19, no crit. He's doing way too much damage right now. Way too much damage. I wonder if a Suppressing Fire would do enough stress. Yeah, it definitely won't. Would have been funny if it was. Oh, I have an idea. Oh, it's so bold, it's beautiful. It's such a bold idea. Okay, he can go Wicked Hack for the death blow, or he can do anything else, really. I'm gonna go for this idea. Yeah, have a look. I'm gonna transform Slam that Crusader. And why am I doing this? Oh, come on! Glorious Standard! I have the net! I should have pushed him. Well, my idea was, his only finishing ability at this point, he wouldn't have lunch, his only finishing character would be the Hellion, and Hellion is garbage at finishing characters because she doesn't have a confirmed chance. It's like a 50 or a 60, so you're often gonna see that fail. Yeah, there we go. So the finishing character can't finish a character, can't punish me for being greedy as hell. Even though I do have to be greedy at this point, I have to be really greedy right now. But how greedy am I? Am I greedy enough to go for a Reign of Sorrows first? Am I greedy enough to go for a heal right now? Do I have to go for a heal? No, I don't. I have to go for kills. I'm gonna drop this Suppressing Fire, which is gonna do even more stress. Is that Grave Robber gone? Plus 60% stress taken, 16 horror, Death's Door, plus 5 stress, maybe like plus 7 stress, so that's gonna be, yeah, she's gone. Okay, she's gone from the bleed and the horror, so you can say goodbye to that Grave Robber. I wonder if he goes for a kill now, or if he goes for a heal, because he can heal the Grave Robber, but it probably won't be enough. He's instead gonna go for another stunning blow on the flat. We get stunned again, so that's, he got 2 stuns out of 3, which is perfectly reasonable because he has a 65% stun chance. Perfectly reasonable. That's enough stress. Doesn't cause any extra stress on the other characters when she dies. I'm really sad about that. Really sad about that, because that means that the Abomination is gonna die now. But it's only fair. It's only fair, honestly. I'm not even gonna kid you about it. Okay, he's not dead yet. I have no real way of killing him because I don't have sniper shot. I do have my stun resistance at this point for a little bit. If I decide to go for a punish, or maybe I can decide to go for an exsanguinate here. Oh, I have 0 accuracy. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I just realized I have 0 accuracy. Yes, the crits! Oh, the crits. Oh, that's gonna kill the Jester, actually. The damage from the crit actually applied stress on that Jester. It applied enough that he actually had a heart attack. Look at that plus stress taken. He took, how much was that? 12 from the death's door? He took 12 from dropping to death's door after the heart attack. That is wild. Yeah, the horror is more than enough to get him right now. And this Hellion is also having a really bad time. Okay, I wonder what he goes for here. I already have to disagree with this play, going with the Crusader first. I feel like what he had to do here would be to go for a Wicked Hack, and then after I went for a heal, he'd have to drop a Zealous and potentially just be able to stop me from getting that immediate death blow. Right now, oh my god, crit heal 26, Arbalest, you mad woman. She has the medic's full plate, so her healing skills are massively improved. She rolled for a maximum of 13, doubled it to go all the way up to 26, and that Flagellant is just chilling right now. It's gonna be heart attack. Once again, doesn't cause any extra stress on the other characters. Surprisingly, in fact, surprisingly. Okay, not all is one. Not all is one, actually, because the Crusader is still chilling and the Hellion isn't dead. I am thinking of dropping a bullet here. I feel like this could be a good play, because that's going to do enough damage to the Hellion, and it's going to put her in a position where she's not going to take enough stress from the horror, but if she doesn't go for a heal, next round she will take enough stress to actually just have a heart attack. And even if she goes for a heal, I'll be able to drop a suppressing fire or something like that. I feel like that was a good play, because that's also dropping the Crusader closer to 0. So he's gonna go for a heal with Rally to the Flame, so that's his Crusader action gone. Oh, the crit heals go both ways, don't they? The crit heals do go both ways, that is wild. Okay. I wonder if it bleeds does a lot here. I mean, he does still have Abusive, and a damage buff, and Executioner's Halberd, and Savage Gauntlet. So yeah, it should do a lot of damage, but it only does 9 because it's such a garbage ability. And I also have 20% prot, so that's also giving him a hard time. Unfortunately, I'm not doing enough stress right now. Well, there's nothing really that good for me to do right now, other than maybe a punish. It's weird. It's weird. Yeah, I would love to have that plus 30% bleed skill chance now. Yeah, if you don't mind, game, give it to me. I mean, I do still have the Crimson Hook, so my chance of getting a bleed is still decent, but yeah, we don't get it, unfortunately. It's just such a bad trinket, because if you do actually go Afflicted, it's really good. I mean, 30% bleed skill chance means that the Crusaders are gonna stop resisting your bleeds. The 10% healing received is okay, I guess. Oh yeah, that also helped with the healing from the Arbalest, actually, come to think of it. Yeah, that also helped with the healing from the Arbalest. And what else is there? 25% damage is nice, even though the Flagellant, you know, he does do some very big damage if he starts getting crits while he's at death's door or something. But usually he's not going to be prized for his huge damage. I'm going to go for a heal on myself here, just to keep the Arbalest nice and healthy. Because I don't want to really push a corpse away right now. I wouldn't mind dropping a Rain of Swords or a Suppressing Fire. He's going to have to heal himself. But after he goes... Oh, okay. If he gets Virtue right now, this could be terrible. Oh my god! What is this game about? He goes Virtuous Powerful. Keep in mind he has Glorious Standard, so he even healed himself for a little more. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, if I just get a crit Rain of Sorrows here, he's gone. Okay, that's no crit, but that's a bleed, and she's almost gone. A Suppressing Fire is going to be enough, yeah. One Suppressing Fire and she's dead. And then it's going to be this Virtuous Crusader. Virtuous Powerful Crusader with Zealous Accusation, immune to bleeds. Abomination Corpse is going to be gone soon. He just starts spamming Zealous and absolutely destroying me because I don't have Gauntlet of Absolution. I mean, if he starts spamming Zealous, he's actually going to give me Madman's Collar. Maybe he can't spam Zealous, because I just activate this, yeah. So it does plus 20% stress taken as well, which is meant for you to kind of survive. Oh, I'm not sure if that's the play. How much stress do I do? I do 12. Yeah, that wasn't the play, mister, because in 2 rounds... Wait, what? It said 13, it didn't say 14. What are you on about? What? What did the game just do? Oh, it took... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Suppressing fire applies the stress after after the debuff, so it did more stress than it said. Wow, that is wild, because that means he just had a heart attack and then just healed immediately. Oh my god, that is not cool, bro. Oh, okay, that's just gonna be a crit. Oh, that's the Hellion gun. I called it. If I got a crit Rain of Sorrows, she'd die immediately. I feel like the RNG in this match is out of this world, to say the very least. And now it's the Crusader 1v2. He's gonna be using stuns. I feel like that's a misplay. I feel like he has to go for Zealots just to do as much damage as possible. Yeah, I feel like he has to start spamming Zealots, because if you just keep stunning the Arbalist, or like if you keep stunning like both of them at the same time, yeah, he's gonna get the stuns, he's gonna get damage, he's gonna prevent my flow of damage onto him, but it's gonna be too slow, because I'm gonna start getting my redeems, and even though I don't have Gauntlet of Absolution, redeem still hurts pretty hard. Okay, yeah, that's a lot of damage. Powerful Crusader, stop. That is way too much damage. Okay, I'm already at 14 HP. Okay, my bleed chance is increased. That's a crit. Bleed chance, no bleed, unfortunately. Even with the... Yeah, okay, he's afflicted already, right. I was expecting the affliction, but no, he's virtuous already. Yeah, even with the crit and the Crimson Hook, we were unable to get the bleed because of all the bleed res he just got. Now we're gonna drop this bola, that's 3 damage. So yeah, you can definitely see that once the Flagellant starts getting to less than 40% HP and he starts getting, you know, maybe even down to Death's Door, he gets a lot of damage buffs. Okay, I'm taking a lot of stress though. This could be good for us. Yeah, this could be real good actually. This could be real darn good. I'm thinking of using redeem first, right? That's what you do. You go for the heals on the other characters first. And after that, I'm gonna use the Exsanguinate. So that's a heal for 20. Normally he'd heal himself for 18, so I guess the Madman Scholar is still helping us a little bit. It's gonna be a Bola doing that, so kind of the bad side about powerful for him right here is that it's only giving him damage right now. He's not gonna be able to buff up his own damage through act outs. He's not gonna be able to heal himself through act outs. He's not gonna be able to do any of the likes. I'm just gonna drop another bola, and after that we're gonna go punish, and he's gonna go down to 0. So this is still pretty nice for us, and we're almost afflicted. Affliction here is gonna be good because Madman Skull. Remember, I mean, no, it's gonna be useless at this point because he's already down to 0, right? So bleed skill chance will be pointless. The damage will be pointless because he's at 0. I mean, unless I draw for less than 1, which I don't believe I will. He's gonna go for a stun. He gets it surprisingly because once the Flagellant drops to 0, he actually gets plus stun resistance, gets another 20. So he did get that stun. I can see what he's going for. I can 100% respect it, except he forgot one small thing. Blair. Why did he go for that? He wanted to prevent me from using my Flagellant for healing. But I'm not gonna let that happen, obviously. Now I'm gonna drop an Exsanguinate. 85% hit chance, by the way. Would have loved to see that fail, right? He would have loved to see that fail. I'm gonna go for the Exsanguinate there just to start applying death blows. Because I want to get the kills right now. I feel like a redeem wouldn't help me all that much at this point. I'd rather just roll for the death blows right now. He definitely went for that, so I would be stunned, I would have to pass, and then he could get the death blow with that Zealous. Of course, that didn't happen, fortunately for us, and now he can go for a Bola, and after that we're gonna go for a Punish. Of course, he's already down at the store, so he was doing a little less damage than what he was before. That's gonna be a Punish, that's gonna be the GG. Madman Scholar takes it in this absolutely wild child of a match. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this craziness. GG to D, or Dimon, I believe that's his name, and I hope you enjoyed the match once again, and I will see you another time. Cheers.